There's a reason why 97% of men never truly understand women thing. It's not because women are complicated. It's because most men never take the time to see beyond the surface thing. Women are not defined by their beauty, their mood swings, or their words. They are defined by their emotional intelligence, their sensitivity thing, and the silent language of their hearts. A woman's emotional depth is like the ocean, beautiful, calm, but capable of powerful waves thing. When a woman loves, she doesn't love halfway. Her love is layered with trust, care, and the desire to feel safe thing. But when a man fails to understand her emotional language, she doesn't fight for attention. She withdraws into silence thing. And that silence speaks louder than any words ever could. What most men don't realize is that attention is emotional currency to a woman thing. The way you listen, the way you respond, the way you show up consistently, it all sends a message. To her, attention equals love thing. But when a man gives his attention to everything except her, his phone, his ego, his distractions, she starts to feel unseen thing. And when a woman feels unseen, her heart slowly shuts down. Here's the truth: women respond not to what you say, but to how you make them feel thing. You could say all the right things, but if your energy feels wrong, if your presence feels distracted or cold, she feels it instantly thing. Women are emotionally intuitive by nature. They sense your energy long before you say a word, something. And this is where emotional maturity becomes more powerful than appearance thing. A man with emotional awareness is far more attractive than a man with perfect looks but no emotional intelligence thing. Because when a woman feels emotionally safe, her femininity blossoms. She becomes softer, more open, more loving thing. But when she feels emotionally unsafe, she becomes guarded, logical, and distant. Now, thing. Let's address something many men misunderstand. When a woman tests you, she's not trying to hurt you. She's trying to feel you thing. She's asking silently, can I trust you with my emotions? Will you remain calm when I'm overwhelmed thing? Can I lean on your strength without losing my independence? These tests are emotional checkpoints. If you pass them with calmness, patience thing, and understanding, you unlock her loyalty and her deepest trust. Finally, the ultimate secret: connection is always stronger than control thing. You cannot control how a woman feels, but you can influence it by the energy you bring. When you create emotional safety thing. When you understand rather than argue. When you listen instead of react, she will meet you with a depth of love that no logic can describe thing. So remember, women don't fall in love with what they see. They fall in love with what they feel when they are with you thing. And the man who understands that doesn't need to chase women. He attracts them naturally. Attention is the language of love for a woman thing. It is how she measures her value, how she feels seen, and how she knows whether she truly matters in someone's world. To most men thing, attention seems like a simple act, listening to her, spending time with her, or complimenting her. But to a woman thing, attention carries emotional weight far beyond the surface. It is not about quantity, it is about quality thing. It is about the kind of presence that makes her feel emotionally prioritized, not just physically accompanied. The truth is thing, a woman doesn't crave constant attention. She craves meaningful attention. The kind that makes her feel you are with her, not just around her thing. When a woman gives her time, her emotions, and her loyalty, she is offering parts of herself that are deeply personal thing. What she seeks in return is not always grand gestures or material gifts. It's acknowledgement. She wants to feel that her presence impacts you thing, that her emotions matter, and that her energy is noticed. When she speaks, she's not merely sharing words, she's offering windows into her world thing. The man who listens with genuine curiosity and without distraction is the man who earns her emotional trust. Because attention to her thing is the bridge between understanding and love. Women are biologically and psychologically wired to connect through emotional attunement. They observe subtle cues, facial expressions, tone, pauses, eye contact, and read them intuitively. She can sense when your body is present but your mind is elsewhere. When you nod without listening, when you check your phone mid-conversation. When you dismiss her concerns as too much, she receives a clear message: you're not emotionally present. And once that message registers, her heart starts to close, even if she doesn't say it. Emotional disconnection doesn't begin with big fights. It begins with small moments of inattentiveness that slowly erode her trust in being seen. Attention is also the emotional mirror that shapes how she perceives her worth in the relationship. When you give her consistent, mindful attention, you are silently saying, "You are important to me." When you withdraw that attention, intentionally or unintentionally, her mind starts to question her place in your life. This isn't insecurity, it's emotional logic. A woman associates love with presence. If your presence feels inconsistent, your love begins to feel uncertain. That's why ignoring her or being emotionally unavailable doesn't teach her patience, it teaches her detachment. The way a man gives attention also reveals his emotional maturity. Anyone can offer attention at the beginning when attraction is fresh. But maintaining it as the relationship deepens requires emotional discipline. True attention is not reactive, it's intentional. It's choosing to be fully there when she speaks, even when the topic doesn't interest you. It's remembering the small details she shares, not because you have to, but because they matter to her. Women don't fall for men who flatter them, they fall for men who remember them. Remember her favorite book, the name of her friend she's worried about, the little things she said in passing that others overlook. Those moments of remembered attention build emotional intimacy stronger than any romantic gesture ever could. For many men, attention feels like effort, but to a woman, it's love translated into action. You don't need to constantly message her or smother her with words. What matters more is how emotionally tuned in you are when you're with her. She notices the difference between your distracted silence and your focused presence. When she talks about her day, she doesn't want you to solve her problems immediately. She wants to feel that her inner world matters to you. She wants empathy before advice, presence before solutions. When a man can hold space for her emotions without trying to fix them, she feels emotionally secure. That security becomes the foundation of loyalty and respect. Neglect, on the other hand, is one of the deepest wounds a woman can experience. It's not always intentional. Sometimes it happens because a man assumes she knows he loves her. But love without visible attention feels invisible. When she expresses her need for connection, she's not being needy. She's seeking reassurance. Ignoring that need doesn't make her stronger. It makes her feel unseen. And the moment a woman starts feeling unseen, she begins to emotionally detach, even while staying physically present. Her conversations become shorter, her laughter fades, and her emotional availability disappears. That's not because she stopped caring. It's because she no longer feels emotionally nourished. A woman's mind keeps emotional score subconsciously. She remembers how you made her feel in small, everyday moments. If you make her feel cherished through genuine attention, she feels safe to be her true self. But if you repeatedly make her feel like she's competing for your attention, she learns to protect her heart. And once a woman starts protecting her heart instead of sharing it, the relationship loses its emotional heartbeat. Attention is also how she connects love with respect. When you give her your undivided focus, you're telling her she's worthy of your time and energy. When you only half listen, She feels like an afterthought thing. Men often underestimate how deeply women notice these things. Every word, every tone thing, every pause tells her something about how much she matters to you. Your attention communicates love in a language that doesn't need words thing. What most men don't realize is that attention is not about perfection. It's about presence thing. You don't need to be flawless or say everything right. You just need to be fully there. When she's talking, put your phone down thing. When she's upset, look into her eyes instead of looking for an exit. When she's quiet, don't rush her. Just be near thing. Your consistent attention tells her she's not alone in her emotions. That is what makes a woman emotionally open and loyal beyond measure thing. In the end, attention is not just something you give to a woman. It's something you build with her thing. It's a form of emotional investment that pays back in depth, trust, and connection. When a woman feels truly seen, she becomes the most peaceful thing, radiant version of herself. But when she feels invisible, she becomes guarded, not because she wants to thing, but because her emotions can no longer find safety thing. The men who understand this truth don't have to impress women with words. They connect with them through energy, presence, and awareness thing. Because to a woman, attention isn't a small gesture.